Okay, I'm here. I'm late as usual, but who cares? I figured today, I know I'm trying to do the contest, the entire contest, but let's start with a little tipping, shall we? Probably go on for this for about half an hour, making more progress in this lovely game. We were up to level 21 out of 40. I think there's 40. Um, we got to the factory. So yeah, we're gonna do this for a short bit and then go on to whatever is winning in the poll. And I don't know what it is. I'm not opening it up right now. So yeah, it doesn't matter.
Tip.
Okay. Oh, okay, you do that game. Huh.
Tip.
Well then.
Tip. 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 Tip.
I need to get him
Tip.
prepped up there to be sent backwards.
Tip.
That's not backwards!
Tip.
That's also kind of not what I want to do either. Well, what if I just let him come this way first?
Tip.
No, we can shoot through that. Okay.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Well, that kind of worked the way I wanted to.
Tip. 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 Tip.
No, 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 no.
Tip. Tip.
Too slow.
Tip. Tip. Tip.
Ugh.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Okay. Oh, okay, wait.
Tip.
Oh, he gets killed by that too. Great.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Go. Yes! Yes! Thinking with obvious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Tip. Tip. Tip.
Oh god, the fedoras also go through there.
Tip.
I think. Unless someone's using it.
Tip. 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 Tip.
That is pretty cool, actually. Yes, now I'm thinking with fedoras. Oh, Fled.
Tip.
Ah! Okay, that's throwing me off. Let me see if I can do a little bit of a knockback
Tip.
here.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Well, this is annoying. Verily annoying.
Tip. 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 Tip.
At least there's Metroid music. That makes it all better, right? Right? Yeah. Oh, this doesn't look pleasant. The cake is a terrible, terrible dead meme. I see what's gotta happen here.
tip, tip, tip.
Green Fedora, you're in the way.
Tip.
Or it's eating my fedoras. Okay, fine. The red one is maybe it's 'cause it's in the wall or something. I don't know.
Tip, 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 tip.
Ah!
Tip, 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 tip.
It is easy. I just gotta navigate these tough corners.
Tip, tip.
Actually, I think it's easy. It might not be as easy as it looks, though.
Tip, 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 tip.
Okay, this is the hard part. Getting...
Tip, tip,
Can't shoot through spikes.
tip, tip, tip,
Not as easy as it looks.
tip, tip,
Alright, I can't shoot through spikes.
tip, tip, tip.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of the green from this side. This may look simple, but it's not. This is actually a little tricky.
Tip, tip,
Don't tell me I'm wrong, because then I'll
Tip.
just hate you forever.
tip, tip. Tip, 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 tip.
No? Yes, 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 yes! Oh, luck! Oh, this doesn't look pleasant at all.
Tip,
At the same time, it actually looks pretty easy, to be honest. No, those are Cheetos.
tip, tip, tip,
Well, shit.
tip. Tip, tip, tip.
Oh no. Red fedoras explode.
Tip, 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 tip.
Well then.
Tip, 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 tip,
Come on! Link, don't do that.
tip, tip,
Ugh.
tip, tip, tip. Tip, tip,
Oh, that's right, I gotta clear him out of the way first.
tip, tip, tip,
baby, go! Go! Go, baby, go! Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Tip, tip,
No! Come on!
tip, 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 tip,
I can stop!
tip, tip, tip,
Oh, fuck.
tip, 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 tip,
Oh, God.
tip, tip,
No,
tip,
no,
tip.
no, wait, no, 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 don't do that. Don't do that.
tip,
There we go. Fedora, oh, no.
tip, 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 tip,
I could probably kill the Armos with that.
tip, 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 tip,
Shoot, that wasn't gonna work very well.
tip, 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 tip,
Ugh, getting around that's the problem.
tip, 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 tip,
Can I even kill the thing with this?
tip,
Oh, I can! Except the Armos Knight's gonna be a problem now, but maybe I can do without the Armos Knight being a problem.
Tip. tip, tip,
Oh, that's not where I want to go.
Tip. tip,
Of course I destroy the boo. It was
Tip.
useless.
tip, 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 tip,
Well, at least Link's getting exercise. We can confirm that much.
tip, tip, tip,
That Fedora's just bouncing back and forth, bugging the hell out of me.
tip, tip, tip,
Oh, he can't do this. He can't do it either. That's kind of cool. He's kind of broken though now. Huh.
tip, tip,
Oh, you fucking! Oh!
Tip. Tip.
Why? You suddenly come unstuck and kiss Link. Come on.
Tip. 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 Tip.
I gotta go down, go down, go down, go down.
Tip.
Ow, you son of a bitch!
Tip.
Oh, fuck.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Alright.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Oh, shit.
Tip.
Of course he's not gonna, you know, go peacefully. Oops, wrong button.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Fuck.
Tip.
Yes! Yes! He can't go on the gray square. He can't go back up here.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Oh my god, yes! Oh well, this is awkward. The slow waiting base level. Oh boy.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Ow. It's clear as day I have to get rid of that with the red one.
Tip.
Okay.
Tip. 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 Tip.
crap.
Tip. Tip.
Oh, this is not good. You could say this is bad design, huh?
Tip.
There we go, I got that opened up.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Oh no.
Tip.
No, okay, yeah. You just stay there, Link. You just stay there. So I can think about what my next move will be. Just probably pushing you to the left. Oh yeah, there's a portal there. God damn it.
Tip. 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 Tip.
This isn't good. Huh. I think I broke him.
Tip.
I need to get that cheat over there, though.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Ah! Starting over. Do not like that conveyor belt at all.
Tip.
And he's off to his death.
Tip. 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 Tip.
There we go, I got that Cheeto.
Tip. 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 Tip.
No!
Tip.
Ah!
Tip. 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 Tip.
Bye-bye, Link.
Tip. 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 Tip.
I gotta get rid of you. I gotta get rid of you first.
Tip.
When I don't fuck it up, that at least. Uncap!
Tip.
Ah, I hate only having one.
Tip.
Okay. Now I gotta slowly maneuver Link around this death course.
Tip. Tip.
There we go.
Tip.
I have to somehow figure out this whole conveyor issue.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Okay, I got rid of the barrier. I gotta somehow get him into there.
Tip.
Getting him off the conveyor is hard enough.
Tip. Tip. Tip.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Take the cursor right there.
Tip.
Of all things, I somehow missed the Cheeto.
Tip. Tip. Tip.
Oh, that's not good.
Tip. 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 Tip.
The endless Fedora, yeah, that's not a good thing. It's just looping and looping and looping around.
Tip. Tip. Tip.
Flit! No, no, no. Okay, no.
Tip. Tip.
Let's do a horizontal side.
Tip. Tip.
We'll try a vert here.
Tip.
No, that doesn't work either. Huh. Doesn't he just get this?
Tip. 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 Tip.
Oh no! Oh no! Link! No! No!
Tip.
Okay. Oh, perfect. I think. Actually, let me bump you up to the top.
Tip. Tip.
Well, shit! I stopped the Fedora, but, you know... I messed that one up. I should take care of this, too.
Tip. Tip.
Okay, that's cleared out of my way.
Tip.
Alright, there we go. Back on track again. This is the tricky part, though. I gotta get him in the blue portal.
Tip. Tip.
Okay. Whew. Almost there.
Tip. Tip.
Yes! No! Don't lose your way. I'm gonna get shot.
Tip.
Oh!
Tip. 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 Tip.
I need the cheetah that was over there, I think. Oh, I can still kill myself by doing that. Great!
Tip. Tip.
Well,
Tip. 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 Tip.
need to lead him over here real quick.
tip, tip, tip,
This level's a lot less stressful.
tip, tip,
Oh shit, that leads back over here.
tip, tip,
It's a maze, of course.
tip, 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 tip,
Okay, I see what I gotta do.
tip, 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 tip,
Oh, this is tricky.
tip, 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 tip,
Oh, how do I get to the exit though is the question.
tip, 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 tip,
Oh! Ah!
tip, tip, tip,
Urgh.
tip, 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 tip,
Knew it. Oh no, this looks painful. Tangled mess.
tip,
At least you stop when you come out of the portal, huh?
tip, tip,
Fuck.
tip, 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 tip,
I don't know how I get to those blocks there, that's the problem.
tip, 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 tip,
Tossing off the top wall doesn't work that well.
tip, 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 tip,
If only you could move yourself. Because this is confusing without it. Hold on a second. Oops. How the fuck do I do this one?
Tip.
See the little Fedora sign there? Unless you can move yourself, I didn't realize that. Hold on a second. Frick, hold on a moment. That's probably how you do it. Push the link to I can't push the link up the boot box. Hold a second. Is there a button I'm missing for something else I'm supposed to do? As I see the Fedora icon down there, and I don't know how to use those. How do you switch Fedora points? I've never done that before. Oh, that's how. Yeah, I've never done that up to this point. How am I supposed to know? Oh, God.
Tip.
The more you know.
Tip.
Yes, I did. Thanks for reminding me.
Tip.
2 weeks, yeah, sure.
Tip. Tip.
Oh, shit.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Mr. Intruder. Explodificate you with my flash of fury. Huh.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Ah!
Tip. 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 Tip.
Oh!
Tip. 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 Tip.
Yeah, I ran right into that.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Grr.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Ow.
Tip. Tip. Tip.
Ugh.
Tip.
I'm taking too long to think.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Like, do I want to kill him now or later?
Tip. 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 Tip.
Ah, I can't shoot off that.
Tip.
I would have hitbox chat to you today.
Tip. 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 Tip.
I did not take damage from that.
Tip. Tip.
Ow.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Like, who can shoot first? Well, I can shoot first, but I die anyways.
Tip. Tip. Tip.
Oh, come on.
Tip.
Oh, a second.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Wrong button.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Ah.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Thank you for moving.
Tip. 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 Tip.
Yeah, this looks painful, which is why I'm going to stop for now, because I was only going to play a little bit of this, and it turns out I played a lot of this. Yeah. So, yes, next time we pick this up, The Last World. Will there be wrestling? Probably. But next thing I'm gonna go work on. I still have 3 more entries I need to do, and I'm gonna look at the poll, and whichever one won. Yeah, tongue twister. Yeah, right. I will be picking and downloading. So I'll be right back.